3 unforgettable outdoor activities in Seattle in July. Embrace summer in the Emerald City. Adventure awaits under blue skies. July in Seattle is a love letter to long sunlit days, crisp mornings, and the gentle, salt-tinged breezes from Puget Sound. As the rain clouds retreat and the city bursts into full bloom, locals and visitors alike are drawn outdoors, eager to savor the Pacific Northwest's natural beauty. Whether you're a thrill seeker, a nature enthusiast, or someone simply craving an urban escape, Seattle offers a tapestry of experiences. Here we explore 3 quintessential outdoor activities for July, each a gateway to the city's wild heart and with practical details including potential fees to help you plan your adventure. 1. Kayaking on Lake Union. Paddle through the heart of the city. Lake Union sits at the center of Seattle's urban sprawl, a sparkling playground framed by futuristic houseboats, historic bridges, and the city's ever-changing skyline. In July, as the water glimmers under cloudless skies, kayaking is an unbeatable way to immerse yourself in the city's rhythm. What to expect? Launch your kayak from the docks at Lake Union Park, gliding past seaplanes taking off, sleek yachts, and clusters of charming floating homes. Look west for unobstructed views of the Space Needle, or paddle north toward Gasworks Park, where green hills roll down to the water's edge. If you're lucky, you might spot otters or herons along the shore. Fees. Kayak rentals are readily available at several vendors around Lake Union. Single kayaks generally rent for $25 to $35 per hour, while tandem kayaks are slightly more, typically $35 to $45 per hour. Half-day and full-day rental packages can reduce your hourly cost if you plan to paddle longer. Tips. Reserve your kayak in advance, especially on weekends when demand soars. Bring sunscreen, water, and a hat, as the reflecting sun can be intense. Most rental companies will provide life jackets and brief safety instructions. Number 2. Hiking Mount Si, a classic Pacific Northwest ascent. Just a 45-minute drive from downtown Seattle, Mount Si towers above the Snoqualmie Valley, its craggy peak visible for miles. This iconic hike is a rite of passage for Seattleites, drawing thousands each summer with its promise of challenge and sweeping mountain vistas. What to expect? The Mount Si Trail is roughly 8 miles round trip with a 150-foot elevation gain, making it a strenuous but rewarding endeavor. The path winds through dense fir forests adorned with ferns and wildflowers, and as you ascend, the air grows crisp and pine-scented. At the summit, you're rewarded with panoramic views of the Cascades, the Snoqualmie River below, and on clear days, the distant Seattle skyline glimmering in the west. Fees. A Discover Pass is required to park at the Mount Si trailhead. The pass costs $10 per day or $30 for an annual pass, which can be purchased online in advance or at select retailers. There are no trail fees, but the pass is strictly enforced and parking fines can be hefty. Tips. Start early to beat the crowds and midday heat. Bring plenty of water, snacks, sturdy hiking boots, and a camera. The trail is well marked, but can be steep and rocky in places, so allow 5 to 7 hours for a round-trip hike at a moderate pace. 3. Exploring Pike Place Market in the waterfront, a sensory feast by the sound. Few places capture Seattle's spirit quite like Pike Place Market and the adjacent waterfront. In July, when the days are long and the market is overflowing with ripe berries, fresh seafood, and local crafts, this historic district buzzes with energy. What to expect? Stroll through the labyrinthine corridors of Pike Place, pausing to watch fishmongers toss salmon or sample artisanal cheeses and pastries. Step outside to admire street musicians and flower vendors, then wander down the hill to the waterfront for sweeping views of Elliott Bay. Take a ride on the Seattle Great Wheel or explore the piers, where you'll find quirky shops, seafood restaurants, and the Seattle Aquarium. Fees. Walking through Pike Place Market is free, but shopping, sampling, and rides incur costs. The Seattle Great Wheel charges around $17 for adults and $12 for children, ages 3 to 11, with tickets available on-site or online. The Seattle Aquarium's admission is $37.95 for adults, $27.95 for youth, ages 4 to 12, and free for children 3 and under. Parking in the area ranges from $4 to $10 per hour at public lots. Public transportation or ride shares can be more economical. Tips: arrive early to beat the crowds and secure the freshest selections. Wear comfortable walking shoes, as the market's cobblestone streets and hilly terrain can be challenging. Bring cash for small vendors and consider a picnic at nearby Victor Steinbruck Park for a lunch with a view. Making the most of your Seattle trip. July is arguably Seattle's most glorious month. Daylight stretches long into the evening, and the city's parks and streets are alive with festivals, outdoor concerts, and impromptu gatherings. These three activities, kayaking on Lake Union, hiking Mount Si, and exploring Pike Place Market and the waterfront, offer a taste of the region's natural grandeur, its urban energy, and its unique blend of cultures. Each experience comes with its own costs, but together they create a priceless mosaic of memories. Whether you're paddling past houseboats, summiting a mountain, or savoring a handful of fresh Rainier cherries on a bustling market corner, you'll find that Seattle in July is a city transformed, a place where adventure is not just possible, but inevitable. So grab your sunglasses, gather your friends, and discover the Emerald City under the golden light of summer.